Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Oops, Munguia hasn't stopped training. And that could be a problem for Jaime Munguia as he gets ready for the biggest fight of his career, where he takes on Saul Canelo Alvarez. Gotta drink that alkaline water. Anyway, he's been so excited. Now, this is where a lot of times fighters know what the next fight could potentially be. And it's been rumored for a while that Oscar De La Hoya and his team have been in talks with Canelo Alvarez. I know there's been a lot of stuff flying around on the internet saying Jamal Charlo, David Benavidez, but there was another name that was popping up quite often, and that name was popping up more than Jamal Charlo and more than Jaime Munguia. I'm not talking about the content creators who are just every day throwing, shit up just for content without knowing what direction Canelo had desired, right? I'm talking about when you listen to credible sources like Oscar De La Hoya talking about it, like Eddie Reynoso talking about it. They weren't giving us anything definitive, but they were just saying that we're in talks. And when I heard Eddie Reynoso, when he mentioned Jaime Munguia, my ears perked up, because Eddie Reynoso doesn't say anything, even though he really, I don't even know if he can speak English. But I understood what he was saying, because that's, I ain't fluent in Spanish, but I'm probably at 80%. So when them guys start talking in Spanish, I gotta quiet down and listen. Sometimes they be talking fast, but I can pick up about 60% of what they're saying. And when we slow down and just have a conversation, I can hang with the best of them. But my thing is this: could we be seeing Jaime Munguia go down the Teofimo path, where Teofimo against Kambosos, Teofimo overtrained? And that's my concern about Jaime Munguia. Don't get me wrong, Munguia's man's looking like the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like he's straight steak and potatoes. I don't know what the hell he's been doing, but obviously he's bubbling up to 8 pounds. So he wants to put on the muscle. So he's looking big. He's looking strong. But at the same time, the fact that I got word that he never stopped training, that's not okay. This isn't going to be a situation, I don't think, like Andy Ruiz, who had fought that huge European fighter, big old guy. Ruiz knocked him out, and then he went right into the Joshua fight. But Ruiz took maybe 1 week off, maybe 2 weeks off. I think it's just a week off, and just kept the party going. So Ruiz never got out of shape, and he just stayed in the gym right up into the AJ fight. So when AJ got his hands on Ruiz, they were expecting an out of shape, which Ruiz never looks good, just like Tyson Fury. I mean, them guys are straight marshmallows, But Ruiz got in there and shocked the shit out of AJ. But with Jaime Munguia, my concern is that he could be with Freddie Roach, which he is. He could be super excited about the opportunity. He hasn't stopped training, and he could be pushing at a level that's harder than what he can really manage for this extended period of time. I just think it's difficult to sustain that. Now, I'm not the expert, and I'm sure they have brilliant people around him to make sure that he's peaking at the right times and they're not burning him out. But I would still be concerned about Jaime Munguia's ability for his body to fully recover sufficiently, because although I call him the goddamn alien, and not because he's from fucking Mexico, I call him an alien because that's just what he looks like in the ring when he fights. Like, the more you beat him, the more he wants to come and beat you. Like, Jaime Munguia is not from this goddamn planet, man. I'm telling you. I've been saying that since he fought Saddam Ali. I was like, yo, where did they find this alien? This man, he could not have come from the planet Earth, because he's just this big freak and just beat the shit out of Saddam Ali. And then you look now what he's managed to do up until this point of his career. Jaime Munguia, I don't see how boxing fans could not give him credit. I just don't understand it. But the bottom line is, with the type of training that boxers do and what Freddie Roach has Munguia doing, that it puts stress on the body, man. You know what I'm saying? The body can only handle so much. And a gradual process is, in my opinion, probably the best thing to preclude overtraining. Now, I don't know how gradual they'd want to go because they're so excited because, you know, Canelo's not going gradually. He's not doing anything gradually. He's all gas, no brakes. You know what I mean? He got the goddamn weapon on full blast. So he's getting more than ready because Canelo's not stupid. His team's not stupid. They know Munguia is no joke. And if they're underestimating, I'm telling you, they're going to get the shock of their life. But they know Munguia can fight. And it's going to be absolute, mayhem. And wherever the hell they're fighting at, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be, you got to be careful, man. The Mexicans and Americans and everyone else, they're going to go crazy. This is an exciting fight. I heard somebody the other day was talking about how the fight, this is a waste of time. I'm not going to pay my money for it. I'm like, well, look, a lot of people don't want to pay their money for it. They got fire sticks. So, okay, next point. And he was saying, oh, this is a boring fight. This is an easy win for Canelo. I said, man, you got to hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. And I'm not going to kindly request you do that. I'm telling you, you sound very, I don't even use this word, but you sound very dumb, dotish, talking about this is a boring fight. This is probably one of the most exciting matchups in the last couple of years. Like, with Canelo, he's going to come and fight, and he's going to put the pressure and try to cut the ring off and land his big shots. But with Jaime Munguia, you've never seen him in a boring fight. All he knows is go forward and be me. So I just don't understand when people say that. But the bottom line is, I think when it comes to this working out and this training for Jaime Munguia, I just hope if they jump the gun, they need to jump back over the gun and reposition themselves to ensure that they're not advancing too quickly with what they're doing, especially since he's never stopped training. So just, in my opinion, it's just about keeping him where he's at because he looked great against Ryder. You just want to kind of keep him where he's at, not burn him out. Make sure you have, I would say, some exercises and things he can do to be excited because let me tell you something. One thing to have an 8-week training, 8-week training camp, 12-week training camp. But when you're talking about like 24 weeks and shit like 8 and 3 is 24-week training camp, that shit can get repetitive and boring and mundane. They need to figure out what they can do to keep him interested. Yeah, the money is one thing, but how do you keep a man interested? You got to change up the exercises. I mean, how much sparring can he do? He could lose the fight in the gym. So with that being said, it creates a little bit of a plot twist in my opinion because, oops, Munguia has to stop training and somebody's taking it to the stupid over there if they're still pushing this man at an extremely high advanced level and rate to get prepared for a fight he is already prepared for, maybe just need some maintenance. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, I guess we'll find out when they get in the ring. Y'all keep it cool. I'm in the breeze.